Konnichiwa. I'm gonna share with you what I bought in Japan while I was there for 2 weeks. Generally, I don't shop. Like, I really don't. Whenever I travel, which is solo most of the time, I travel with a backpack. And I don't buy anything because I travel with a backpack. I couldn't carry a lot of things. So a lot of times I don't buy anything for myself. I don't even buy magnets because for the sake of practicality, I don't want to weigh my bag down even more. And usually for my backpack, I tend to have it as a carry-on. And a lot of times I've exceeded like my carry-on as 12 kilograms. And thank goodness nobody really checked. So I'm new to all this shopping thing, right? But because I'm traveling with my family and they shop so much. Like my sister buys like 7 pairs of shoes, and my nephew bought like clothes, and my mom buys shoes and whatever. It kind of rubs off on me, and I had to buy certain stuff. But I'm not a sneakerhead. I don't buy shoes and stuff. So I'm going to share with you why I actually bought while I was in Japan. So whenever I visit a country, and if I want to buy something, I have like a certain criteria. I don't just buy anything. There's a certain criteria that I have to, like a thought process I have to go through before I buy something. Like first thing is, the item I buy has to be made in that country. Like if I go to Japan, if I'm going to buy something, that something has to be made in Japan. It makes no sense to buy something it's like made in China and I buy it in Japan. Then it's like, what's the point? So the things I buy have to be made in Japan. Number 2, it has to be kind of uniquely Japanese or uniquely in Japan. It could be Japanese brand or it's hard to find in your home country and all that. So it has to have a certain uniqueness or scarcity. Number 3, it shouldn't be too expensive. It shouldn't be like, I don't know, like $500 for one thing in Japan. Budget has to make sense. Number 4, it has to have a certain practical use. Like I have to use it. For me to spend like even $20 for an ornament that is just gonna collect dust and you're not gonna do anything with it. To me, that is not a good buy. For a good buy is something that you can use and you're like, I'm using this, I bought this in Japan. You reminisce over that while you do something with that. So it has to have certain functionality. And last but not least, an item on sale helps a lot. It really does help a lot. Especially in Japan where things are so expensive. If there's something that's like 70% off for a t-shirt that I don't really need, I'm gonna get it because it's 70% off. Like, what am I supposed to do? At least I have a t-shirt that I got while I was in Japan. It's a bit of a no-brainer. So that's not a big factor, but that is a factor into my purchase. Let's go. Item number 1. This item I don't really need. It's very Japanese and it's not obscenely expensive. It is this haori. Can you see it? Yeah. And it's a bit dark, but it's a haori. Basically, you're supposed to wear it over a kimono. I didn't buy a kimono. I'm not gonna buy a kimono. Singapore is too damn hot. But this haori looks cool. And I was kind of drawn to it. And it's nice black silk. Has a little crest on it, like a family crest. And yeah, I think it's like simple enough that you can wear it maybe around if it's a bit chillier. I don't know, but I kind of like it because it's very Japanese and it's kind of very authentic. I spent like $35 on this one. So in terms of functionality, not so much, but in terms of authenticity, it's up there. Next, I bought this bag. It's like a sling bag and everything, but that's not the point. Like, I wasn't even looking for a bag. But the point is, bags like these, it came in a box in a bookstore. The box looks something like this. The box looks like a magazine, and it will be placed in a bookstore, and inside it's a bag, which is so odd. It's quite an experience to unbox it. It's like, I know it's a bag. It's inside a box. But to open the box and have a bag inside and look into the bag, it's like, it's like that's an added layer of experience. I kind of enjoy it. This is a gift for my friend, so I already opened the box, obviously, and got this bag. But yeah, it's a book bag, I think they call it. Okay, what's next? I bought a lot of stationeries while I was in Japan. I mean, Pilot pens come from Japan, and Japan are known for their instruments. So when I was in Japan, I bought a lot of stationeries. I'm kind of attracted to stationeries and outdoor stores, but for this instance, stationeries. So I bought quite a few things. I bought this pencil case. This is like, I don't know, $10 maybe. I bought 2 fountain pens. This is like a Pilot fountain pen. Pilot fountain pen 2. The bought, I don't know. So I bought that. My first fountain pen, or should I say fountain pens. Obviously I bought this because Pilot is made in Japan. It's a Japanese brand, and I think it's cheaper there, I'm not sure. I also bought a lot of notebooks. I'm gonna show you one notebook. This is what I thought is a notebook. It's a beautiful notebook, isn't it? And I bought this thinking it's a notebook. I mean, obviously it looks like a notebook. Is it a notebook? No, it's not a notebook. It's a bloody accordion. Like, I didn't know it was an accordion. I thought it was a notebook. Yes, so in any case, apparently this book is to get stamps when you go to shrines and temples, and the priest will stamp and write down certain things for, I don't know, for your pilgrimage or just a collection for you. I got one stamp. Look at this. I got this bloody stamp from Shirakawa Go. It's not even from a shrine, and that's the only stamp I have in this damn accordion. Bloody hell. I don't know, but it still looks nice. I also bought a lot of notebooks. Look at that. All this. I got a tiny notebook, A5 notebook, another A5 notebook. Okay, so obviously you're gonna ask, what's the big deal about notebooks? You can find a notebook in Singapore or any other countries. True. What you say is true, but you have to feel the quality of paper in Japanese notebooks. These are all made in Japan. I specifically look for the phrase made in Japan. I'm not gonna buy a German notebook. And this paper, damn, this paper is such high quality, it's insane. It's like, you know Moleskine? It feels better than Moleskine. It's like smooth quality opaque paper. It's oof. I couldn't resist. This notebook is even more special, right? I told you the other one, the paper was premium, but this is Tomo River paper. What does that mean? Tomo River paper is paper made specifically in Japan, and it's like this almost translucent paper that's flimsy but yet so smooth. It's really nice. I don't know how to describe it to you. It's like silky, and it's amazing to write, especially with a fountain pen. I had to get this. Next is this scissors. This cost me 10 bloody dollars. The minimum cost for scissors, price of a scissors in Japan is like, it's like $5, $6. I don't understand. But because all the scissors are made in Japan, and this in particular applies the Bernoulli principle, like it's written on the packaging, applies Bernoulli principle. And you're wondering, what the hell is a Bernoulli principle? Why is it applied to a scissors? Okay, so I'll show you. This is a normal scissors, right? This is like a scissors in main China. It's like a normal scissors. And this scissors is a straight scissors, straight edge scissors. But this is no straight edge scissors. This is not any basic scissors. Look at that. Curved edge scissors. Why is it curved? Look at the angle of the blade. It maintains the same angle throughout cutting. Let's come back to this. As you close it, the angle gets narrower and narrower. Why? I don't know. But it's Japan, and they had to add something, and they added that. Another thing I bought is a nail clipper. This is a normal nail clipper. Obviously it's a normal nail clipper. Like, yeah, it's like this. This kind of nail clippers are everywhere. I can get this nail clipper for like $1. But again, Japan has to kick it up a notch, and they come up with this. There's a nail clipper. It looks like a nail clipper from Star Wars. This thing costs you $5. Why? Apparently they have this shield thing, this white thing, where your nail doesn't fly off and is kept within this cavity, and you can just throw it down. Why? Does it? Would you pay 5 times more to have that feature? No, but it's there and it's Japanese, therefore I bought it. And last but not least, my table tennis equipment. To be honest, my main focus while I was in Japan is to get table tennis stuff, because one of the biggest brand in table tennis sport is in Japan, and it's cheaper over there, so I went there to buy. I know it's a bit tasteless, but I have to have some fun somehow. So I bought this table tennis bat. This thing will cost me like almost double in Singapore. I was kind of excited about it. Now I got this and I am satisfied. So there you go. Those are my kryptonites. I bought them. Every one of them that I bought has a certain functionality that I will definitely use. Some of them may be a waste of money. Like, I wouldn't need like 5 notebooks, but I want 5 notebooks. But in any case, I think I kind of fulfilled at least one of the criteria of buying things overseas. Till next time, bye.